Okay, everybody. Today we're going to do a capacity test on the batteries. It's not going to probably be a full complete test, but I'm sure it's going to turn out really nicely. Plus, with the batteries being so low and it's a beautiful sunny day out, we're going to see how good the charge controller is doing and how many watts our solar panels can bring in. So here's hoping everything works out great. Okay, here we are. Here's the batteries that I've got. I've got two of these, so a total of 60 amp hours. I have been running these batteries for 2 years now, so it's time to do a little test to see how much loss we have, if any loss at all. We'll see in the end. Okay, so now we are going to shut the panels off up here, and then we'll fire up the inverter, and we'll see if we get roughly 60 amp hours worth of power. So here we go. We'll turn the inverter on. Okay, there's that going. I forgot to bring this over. Crap. Okay, I gotta figure out where to put this. Okay, there we go. Now you can see everything that the solar is off. As you can see, we've got 0 coming in. And then up here, you can see exactly how much power we are currently using, which is not much at the moment. But I'm going to have Tiff switch over the TV upstairs. Okay, there we go. Just switched over. We're starting to jump around on the usage. So we'll see how much power we can start pulling. Okay, there we go. I found a couple of things to pull a little more power, so that's better. Okay, everybody, there we go. The inverter just shut down. We're down to 12%. So we used 52 amp hours. So I'm going to say that is definitely going to be the 60. It's not the complete proper way of doing the test, but that was pretty good. So now we're going to flip the panels back on. Sun is in midday, so it should be nice and high. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's taking a sec to get going. But there we go. Now she's going. Now this is a good way of testing the panels right now. It's doing its little check because I just turned it on, so it'll settle out at a good amount here shortly. Oop. A little tester fell. Okay, we appear to be stabilizing at 308 watts. We have 400 watts of panels. So hopefully I can see a better jump in that, but there we go. Okay, now after that time lapse of the test, which went very well, quite well actually, even better than I thought. I could only get it up to 7.4 amps being pulled. Didn't want to push it too much more than that, but it took up 3 hours to discharge that, which is right where it should be. It did stop with 12% still remaining, which is 7.2 amp hours. But if you do the math of how long it ran at that amperage, we're dead on. Still have full capacity in these batteries, which is great. After 2 years, we've been cycling these batteries daily, at least 50%. In the wintertime, we accidentally went down to 20% a couple of times, so I have really cycled these batteries over the last 2 years. So all in all, they're doing really well. As you can see, it's already back up. We're still running the inverter because it's a beautiful sunny day out there. So plenty of power to charge up the batteries and keep running everything. So it was quite impressive. It did a great job. Now, with the solar panels right now, I have 400 watts of solar panels. We've been bringing in 350, which is pretty good because the angle on the panels has not been adjusted yet. So it's not the right angle for the current sun, but 350 out of 400, not bad at all. So in conclusion, the system is running very nicely. Seems to be at pretty good peak performance. Like I said, I didn't quite do the capacity test like other people do, but that's because I only went until the inverter shut off, not the BMS on the batteries, which most tests, they do it the BMS test, but I'm not worried about that. This seemed to work really great. With doing this, ran the math, and I would love to get 200, the EcoWorthy has a 280 amp hour battery. Love to get at least one of those. But at this moment, we can't afford it, so it may be down the road. So who knows? We'll see what happens. These batteries seem to be pretty good, so I'm going to keep running them, and we'll see how long these batteries last. I got a feeling it's going to be many years into the future before they die. Great batteries, so if you're looking for ones that are not too expensive, EcoWorthy has been pretty good. I did check. Their prices have dropped a bit. These batteries each have dropped $50, so that's not too bad. So we'll see what I end up doing in the future. Maybe I'll get lucky and somehow be able to get a 280 amp hour one, or maybe even a couple of them. We'll see what happens in the future, but all in all, the system's working really good. I did discover we can actually be running more stuff, especially with the summertime here now. Wintertime, got to be really cautious with this smaller battery. The batteries are our biggest downfall right now, and part of the most expensive. These inverters are not exactly the best either, but they do the job. This is connected to a power conditioner on our TV and our internet and everything. So any issues from here will get solved and cleaned up by that unit upstairs. So yeah, if you got any other questions on the system or anything, just let me know and I'll try to answer as best I can. I've been working with solar for a while now, but only small systems like this. I would love to get a big system as well. But that being said, it's time to get moving on the rest of this day. So everybody have a good one, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.